Good morning, Drop Off Line Sports. Coming to you live from the Forum Credit Union parking lot right here. I got to go in there and check out my Sprout account for the kids. Forum Credit Union, see it right back there? You see it? Hold on. Let me get my big fat finger down there. There it is. You see it? This is US 31 right over here. You see that? There's a Denny's right there. Oh, yeah. I'll give you the panoramic view of it right here, right? Woo! There we go. Anyway, I got to walk in there and see my pal Trevor Green about the Sprout account, see how things are going. Brian Crow, good morning. Good morning to everybody. A couple of things. Got a big weekend, obviously. We'll see if the Colts can play off of that first win of the season on the road in a tough atmosphere on Sunday with the Eagles. Colleen, good morning. Rick Clark, good morning. You got that. Somebody's looking at me really weird right now. You got that coming up on Sunday. Got a busy Saturday. IU, Michigan State, Saturday evening. See if the Hoosier football team might be for real. Jeff Seltzer says, I'm planning to hit Scotty's around 4. There you go. That's what you got to do. Seltzer, get everybody up there. And tell Tommy High Socks to get Klipsch's ass in our golf outing. We only have a couple of more spots remaining, man. Let's go. The Browns did win last night. Come from behind victory, as called yesterday on the show. My fantasy team, I had both Landry and Carlos Hyde. I had Carlos Hyde on the bench, which was really smart. So that's really good. But I had Landry in the game, so that's fine. Colleen, good morning. Baker Mayfield did save the day for the Browns last night. Actually, that might have been... It was the first win for the Browns in, 300 and some... How many days? 300 and what? 65? 563? I don't know. A long time, all right? First win in a long time for the Browns, which was pretty awesome. Good morning, Andy Dufresne. I got the Andy Dufresne haircut for everybody going on right now. Yeah. Good morning, Christopher Pop Baxter, too. 636 days. You're right, Matt. That's how many it was. 635, 636. You know how long that is? That's stinking incredible. 635 days. I mean, do you even know how to talk up a win in Cleveland? That's almost like, how would you even do radio? It'd be hard, wouldn't it? Seth says, what's the news on Costanzo? Obviously has to be a serious hamstring injury. It is. And it continues to linger, and it's not good, my brother. Not good, Seth. Corey Hall says Baker Mayfield will be the starting quarterback for the rest of the season, or he should be. He should be. Hey, all that Hugh Jackson said last night, he was going to check the tape. That's just kind of being Coach PC, I guess. But, I mean, we all kind of watched it last night, just how much better Mayfield was with that team than Tyrod Taylor. And it's time. I mean, it's time to get the guy that you picked first overall in there at quarterback. You know, some would say it was past time. Just throw him in there, let him roll, right? That's what happens. The new mascot was that possum they caught in the stands, which was pretty funny. Anyway, we got that. We got this weekend, Saturday, I mentioned IU, Michigan State, Purdue, Boston College. Got a lot of stuff happening, too. We've got high school football tonight. I've got live at Scotty's Brewhouse, Northside, 96th Street, coming up today. I've got Texans Colts tickets to give away. You know, I mentioned, too, the golf outing. The golf outing only has a couple of spots left. So if you want to get in and you've been kind of waiting, get in right now. Do it. Get in right now, and we'll just go ahead and call it a sellout and have a great time coming up. It's a week from Monday, October the 1st at Foxcliff down north of Martinsville. Good morning, Heath. Good morning, Daniel. Who else have we got here? Michael Speaker, good morning to you, too. Again, I'm coming live from where I'm going to go talk to Trevor Green. You see it back there? Forum Credit Union right here on 31. I'm going to go in and check out my Sprout account for my kids, my Sprouts. Mike Wells later on today, Bob Lovell later on today, Don Fisher coming up later on today. Things you might have missed from yesterday. Fred Glass, IU athletic director, called in. Really good conversation there. Talked about IU, talked about the football program, talked about what they have done with Memorial Stadium. It was really good. Podcast 1070thefan.com. Donnie Friend, good morning. Brian Swafford, good morning. Hey, Brian, when is that Eastern Class of 87 hog roast thingy that I saw? When was that? Because I think I'm just going to drop in. We're having our 30th anniversary. Where the hell am I having my 30th anniversary? We're having our 30th class reunion, I should say, not anniversary, 30th class reunion. Are we having it at Crazy Horse? I don't even know where we're having it. Somewhere in Bloomington. I thought it was at the Crazy Horse. I might be wrong. No. I take that back. Not at Crazy Horse. I think we're having it at, why can't I think of the brewery and restaurant in Bloomington right now? Darn it. Anyway, we're having it there. Upland. We're having it at Upland Brewery, I think. It's our class reunion at the end of October, though. Chad, good morning, man, out in Denver, Colorado, man. Daniel says that trick play for 2 points last night called the Cleveland. Yes, Upland is right, Chad. Upland is what it is. Yeah, that was great. That got me some points for Landry last night, too, with that option 2-point conversion into the end zone to Baker Mayfield. That was pretty good right there. Hey, big one later on tonight. Who's going? Kid Rock, sold-out show, Ruoff Home Mortgage Music Center. In fact, this weekend's pretty good. You got Kid Rock later on tonight, sold out Ruoff Home Mortgage Music Center. We gave away a lot of tickets for that. So a lot of you are going by virtue of winning on my show. And then you have Ozzy Osbourne coming up on Sunday night at Ruoff Home Mortgage Music Center. A lot of you won those tickets too, so have a great time with that this weekend. Last night was Maroon 5, my buddies. Adam Levine and Maroon 5 at Bankers Life Fieldhouse last night. I've heard only great things about it. October the 13th it is, huh, Brian? All right. I like it. The hog roast. There's nothing like a really good hog roast. Especially this time of year, man. Hog roasts are awesome. You know what? Has anybody ever been... So I'm sitting here on 31 right now in Greenwood, right? So the Giordano's is right over here. I'm pointing my finger at it. The Giordano's are right over here. What is that? What's it called? Capriotti's? Is it Capriotti's Sandwich Shop? Anybody ever been to Capriotti's Sandwich Shop? Is that place any good? Capriotti's, I think is what it's called, right over here. I'm thinking about going there at some point. Capriotti's. Michael Speaker says, so what are they doing to Eastern Green High School? Went by it yesterday. Well, here's what happened to Eastern Green High School, the new Eastern Green High School. Like they had the old one that I attended. They used brick in 1962, and the son of a gun has been standing strong forever. When they put up the new Eastern Green, they used stucco, wet cardboard. I don't know what they did, but it lasted all of about 12, 15 years before it started breaking down. So they're redoing it because literally the school was falling down. And that was kind of the difference between 1962 and the bricks, where I went to Eastern High School, and where they kind of hustled through to get the new high school built. I'm glad they do, but it wasn't ready for prime time. It lasted about 12, 15 years and started to fall apart. So that's what they're doing, Michael, to the front of it. I think all the way around too, but I just saw it from 54, and that's what they're doing to the front of it right there. Yeah, literally it lasted about 12 years, holes and everything. I still love them there, though. I love my Thunderbirds. Chris Tyler, good morning. Other questions about this weekend? Give me your Eagles-Colts predictions. Anybody have them right now? Thumbs up, Colts win. Thumbs down, Colts loss. You don't have to give me the thumbs up, thumbs down on the Colts win, Colts loss. Coming up with the Eagles on Sunday. We talked to the Eagles insider yesterday. Dave Spadaro had really good information regarding a couple of things. One is our feeling that Carson Wentz comes out, first offensive play, line of scrimmage, coming up on Sunday, play action pass going deep. You guys, what do you think? Is that what's going to happen? Play action pass going deep coming up on Sunday. That's my call. You know what's weird? I don't know if these people like me actually doing my thing from their parking lot here. They're looking at me kind of funny. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. I got a lot of thumbs up, no thumbs down. Nobody thinks the Colts are going to get beat in Philly. Heath Bartlett says, Mom might be the first 50-year teacher in the history of EG. That's an amazing run right there, too. Amazing. I tell you what, I love the new EG, but I love the old building is still, Heath, the best, man. The old building, awesome. Absolutely awesome. Good morning, Jay. Rivalry game, Jackson County tonight. Seymour, Brownstown Central. Seymour's a lot better this year, I think, in football, aren't they? From what I've seen. That'll be fun. High school football, I think we're already halfway through the season right now. if you can believe that, in high school football. We'll talk to Bob Lovell about that from Indiana Sports Talk later on today. You know, I mentioned IU and Michigan State tomorrow night. That was part of the conversation Fred Glass and I had yesterday. This is always kind of, you get an IU team that's 3-0, and now it's the proving time. Now it's time to prove that you're legit. So you got all these hopes up of a young, really coming together type of team that's 3-0, but you need to take care of the belief by being a Michigan State team that's really beatable coming up tomorrow night. They are. They lost 2 weeks ago to Arizona State, and that opener they didn't look good against Utah State. They are a beatable team. They get guys back from injury, but they are beatable in Bloomington coming up tomorrow night. Bruce says, are your records still intact at EG? Absolutely. I'm the only person to ever score 11 second-half points after passing a kidney stone as a sophomore. Nobody's ever going to do that again. Actually, not only is nobody ever going to do that again, but nobody will ever do that anywhere again. That's the true story, too. And there was a dispute yesterday on the show from Mike and his guys in his office. They didn't believe that. It is absolutely true. Absolute kidney stone, passage, sophomore year, locker room versus Shack and Mac. That is a true story. And it sucked bad. And it really led me down the path. I passed a kidney stone in the locker room. And I guess because I drank so much Big Red, I think I was loaded up. I had a rock quarry of kidney stones in my kidneys. They were all over the place. So I had to have basket surgery. You know, that's when they get... You guys ever have basket surgery out there? This is a really good conversation in the morning, right? So it's essentially like the claw machine, right? But it's a little tiny claw machine because they got a little tiny, you know what I mean, hole to go down and get the kidney stone out of, right? So it goes down there, you know, your place, and they retrieve it out of there. And then they bring it out. Michael Allen Heath was a little bit younger than me, man. That would have been Pat Doherty, Brian Rimmel. Pat Doherty, Brian Rimmel. I think Lambermont was at Shack and Mac whenever I was playing. Sean Lambermont. Oh, hell, who else? Jim Simpson. What the hell? John? I can't think of. Yeah, I knew those guys at Shack and Mac. All good dudes, too. Yeah, I know. It's too early to... So I had that. The basket surgery and the surgery where they put you on a table and they cut you open and split you in half and they have to actually go in your kidney to get them out. I had a rock quarry of it, and all thanks to Big Red. See, I grew up in southern Indiana, so I didn't drink milk out of a bottle when I was young. I drank Big Red, right? I was all Big Red all the time. True story. Hey, my surgeon in Bloomington, by the way, that did all this, and he's still alive, and I'm glad to hear that today, was Dr. Surian. Dr. Surian was a badass dude, man. That was a hard-ass surgeon back in the day. Mike Dwyer says, what about Baker Mayfield last night? It was fun to watch Baker Mayfield. I think that goes to show you, at least from my standpoint, if you draft a quarterback number 1 overall or top 3, top 5 picks, and that's going to be your future, play your future, man. Get him out there and play him. Josh Allen, why in Buffalo's going to be bad? You got Nathan Peterman. Who cares? Play Allen. Play the guys that you draft and you believe to be the future. Because the quicker you find out, the better that you are. I've never understood that. And again, I was a guy that, frankly, I've called myself out a number of times for this. I was the one back when we were making the transition from Manning to Luck. Remember Suck for Luck? I was the one that said, keep Manning and let Luck learn behind him, which frankly is the dumbest take in the history of mankind. I have like a Mount Rushmore of really bad takes, and that's at the top of the list. The keep Manning, but draft Luck and let Luck learn behind Manning is like the dumbest thing I have said of all time, seriously. It is the dumbest thing I have said of all time. Mike Sherrard is the GOAT. Yeah, Mike Sherrard's the GOAT, all right. I love me some Sherrard, though. He knows that. I love my Bloomfield guys. There's some Linton dudes that I loved. Freaking Bedwell, man. I still see Bedwell all the time. Kurt Bedwell comes out to shows. In fact, I'm at Scotty's on the north side. I normally see him on the north side. I love Bedwell. See, back in the day, we had Greene County All-Star baseball teams, and for like 3 years, we played. We had a lot of success. It was pretty fun. So I got to know all these guys. Really liked them. Seltzer says, are you sure that's the dumbest? I think, yeah, that is probably the dumbest take of all time right there. Wouldn't you think? Doesn't get much. I mean, I'm trying to think. I've got like a Mount Rushmore of stupidity, and that's at the top of the list. What else? I'll come up. I think about it all the time, but that is at the top of the stupid list right there. Look out there, brother. Dexter Lee says Tyrod played pretty well, minus last night, honestly. Yeah, but it's time to get your guy in there, man. Get your guy. He's supposed to be your guy for the future. You got an exciting, re-energized team. There's a FedEx truck by me. Get your guy in there. Guy should have been in there, I think, already. But there's no choice now. That's who you're going with. This is from Lisa. Still thinking of how... I need to Shazam the song here really quick. Man. Is this Living in Oblivion? I like this song a lot. Okay, I'm sorry. Where was I? NFL watered down. Players can't hit anybody anymore. It's like NASCAR messed with it too much. That is part of a problem. I would agree. Lisa, what's Lisa writing here? Still thinking of how pretty the drive-through stomping grounds was. Greene County's awesome. Lovely, Lisa. Greene County is awesome. And I will be there coming up tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to Founders Day in Greene County. Founders Day in my hometown of Owensburg. Actually, here's tomorrow. My kids are in Running South at Southport High School tomorrow. And then we're going to go to Owensburg for Founders Day. And then Laney and I are coming back. Blake's staying down there. I'm going to stop at Mother Bear's and grab some pizza and bring it home because we all love Mother Bear's, right? In Bloomington. And then I'm going to do Colts pregame tomorrow from 10 until noon. And then I'm going to go down to our family. Hey, Heath, my family reunion is inside the American Legion building coming up on Sunday. So I'm going to be watching the Colts and the Eagles in that little bar area in the American Legion in Bloomfield. I've done that like a handful of times over the years. Last time I did it, I think the Colts beat the Titans on the road in Nashville. But I'm going to watch it from that little bar inside the Bloomfield American Legion, Heath, coming up on Sunday. That's true, on Sunday. So, hey, if anybody wants to stop by and watch the Colts in Bloomfield, I don't know if I'm supposed to be in there or not, but I'm going to be in there. They got a little TV. Good times. Connie says Mother Bear's is the best. I love Mother Bear's, and I'm proud of my kids because my kids do too. Christopher says I should leave right now for the IU game Saturday. I think you're going to be okay. They've opened up all the lanes, and once you get past the Oliver Winery, you get 3 lanes. Seriously, 3 incredibly comfortable lanes, which are fantastic. So it's coming up tomorrow, man. It should be fun. All right, Drop Offline Sports. We're live here. I'm going to go see Trevor Green about my Sprout account right now. You see? Right there. Hold on. There it is. Forum Credit Union. 31 down in Greenwood. Ask for Trevor Green. Right? He says, I never go to the Legion, not even for bingo. I'm going to be in that bar, and I'm going to be watching the Colts and the Eagles at that bar. Mike Dwyer says 465 on the south side is a disaster. Man, I was trying to get from the Brickyard Crossing over to Southport Academy on Keystone on Wednesday, and it was just the biggest mess. Morris, Raymond, all a mess. And I think they're switching it over, right? So the eastbound lanes have been open. Check that. The westbound lanes have been open. And I think they're switching this weekend. And now the westbound lanes are going to be closed and the eastbound lanes are going to be open. True story. Hey, you guys are awesome. Drop Lifeline Sports every morning right here. Again, hopefully I see some of you guys this weekend. Hopefully I see you later on today. Once you guys come up on 96th Street and join me for some ice-cold Bud Lights and your chance to win tickets to the Houston game. How about that? Join me later on today. We'll eat, we'll drink, and we'll have some fun. Scotty's Brewhouse on 96th Street later on today. We got a few spots remaining for the JMV Sucks golf outing a week from Monday. Just a couple remaining. Get in on that today. Good morning, Ron Moon. Good morning, Doug Hall. And the JMV Sucks concert, Yacht Rock Review. We're sold out of the $15 tickets. Moving on to the $20 tickets. Get those and make sure that we have a great time December the 1st. Yacht Rock Review. All right? Heath says, I'll probably bump into you if I go to the Apple Festival. That's what? The Apple Festival's 2 weekends, 2 weeks from Saturday. I'll definitely be there because the Colts will be off that weekend because they play that Thursday night. Am I right about that, Heath? It's 2 weeks from Saturday, Apple Festival. The Colts play that Thursday night in New England. So, yeah, I'll be wide open that weekend. Hey, Ty White, shout out back to Colorado, my good man. Yep, 5th, 6th, and 7th. I'll be there, Heath. Scott says if anyone is going to the IU game, get there early. Parking, hold on, is at a premium. So remember that. Darnell says, will you eat my food? Dude, I had one chicken finger, brother. One. You guys are awesome. Drop Off Line Sports. Remember, Trevor Green, Sprout account or any type of great account. We're Farm Credit Union today. I'm going to go in there right now. Thumbs up or thumbs down on the Colts winning and being 2-1 after that Eagles matchup coming up on Sunday. And I'll see you at Scotty's Brewhouse on 96th Street later on today. We'll talk to you at 3. Have a great day.